Specifications and color options. Honda CBR650R 2022. Honda Motorcycle Europe has officially introduced the Honda CBR650R 2022, its flagship mid-range full-fairing sport touring bike. The model, which was first launched in 2014 under the name CBR650F, received a considerable evolution in 2019 where the code F became R, which showed stronger sporty capabilities designed for explore and enjoy traveling between cities. In the process of its transformation, the CBR650R underwent a significant refresh in 2021. The main change was the use of the Showa's separate function big piston, SSFBP, front suspension with a diameter of 41 mm. A high-quality suspension that really improves the handling capabilities of the bike. Not to mention Euro 5 compliance on the engine, including increased visibility on the LCD screen and the presence of a USB charging socket under the seat. Honda CBR650R 2022 is equipped with dual LED headlights that emit a sharp look, and the top and bottom fairings combine sleek lines and angles. The seats are also made compact and add a sporty impression. The trim side panels look very minimalist, which is also seen on the rear fender. As for the driving position itself, it is certainly more aggressive than the 2022 Honda CB650R. This is due to the use of clip-on handlebars mounted under the top yoke, adjusted to the rear footpeg. The seat height itself is set at 810 mm. Not too high for a big bike class medium. Features of Honda CBR650R 2022. For the lighting system, of course, it already uses full LEDs. The features of the Honda CBR650R 2022 seem unchanged when compared to the previous generation. The panel meter looks very complete, starting from the digital speedometer, digital bar graph tachometer, dual trip meter, digital bar graph fuel gauge, gear position and upshift indicator, digital clock, all available. Minimalist side panels and rear fender with license plate mount, easy to read LCD screen, USB Type-C socket under the seat. Honda CBR650R 2022 Grand Prix Red. Turning to the specification section of the 2022 Honda CBR650R, this motorbike still uses an engine with a capacity of 649 cc with a configuration of inline 4 cylinders, 4-stroke, 16 valves, DOHC, and liquid-cooled. This engine has a peak power of 70 kilowatts or around 95.1735 PS at 12,000 revolutions per minute. As for the torque itself, it reaches 63 Nm at 9,500 revolutions per minute. For the European market, it is also available with the A2 license, which comes with a power of 35 kilowatts or around 47.5868 PS only. Euro 5 compliance has resulted in several revisions to the ECU, cam lobes, intake timing, exhaust pipe, catalyzer, and silencer. The use of asymmetric piston skirts also minimizes bore contact and reduces engine friction. Ferrous spines on the cylinder sleeve surface also reduce oil consumption and friction. With better heat transfer. The Honda CBR650R engine uses a compact internal architecture, a 6-speed gearbox and a cylinder that tilts forward 30 degrees. Assist and slipper clutch also makes it easier to shift gears up and down quickly. Don't miss the presence of Honda Selectable Torque Control, HSTC, to regulate traction switchable rear wheel, 70 kilowatts peak power, 63 Nm peak torque with 35 kilowatts. A 2 license option Honda Selectable Torque Control, HSTC, which can be turned off Euro 5 standard. Engine type liquid-cooled 4-stroke 16-valve DOHC inline 4-cylinder. Engine displacement 649 cc. Bore X-stroke 67.0 mm by 46.0 mm. Compression ratio 11.6:1. Max. Power output 70 kilowatts, 12,000 revolutions per minute. Max. Torque 63 Nm, 9,500 revolutions per minute. Oil capacity 2.7 L. Carburation PGM-Fi electronic fuel injection. Fuel tank capacity 15.4 L. Fuel consumption 20.4 km, liter electric starter. Battery capacity 12 volts, 8.6 Ah. ACG output 370 W. Clutch type wet, multi-plate disc. Transmission type 6-speed. Final drive chain. Honda CBR650R chassis. For the Honda CBR650R 2022 chassis still uses a steel diamond frame. This frame is made to have a specially adjusted rigidity balance, stiffer around the headstock and more flexible in the spars, to provide balanced handling characteristics. Rake is set at 25.5 degrees with 101 mm trails, and has a wheelbase of 1,450 mm. Not to mention the presence of an upside-down front suspension show a separate function front fork big piston, SFFBP, with a diameter of 41 mm. As for the rear suspension, it uses monoshock with adjustable preload 10 levels. Show a separate function front fork big piston, SFFBP. 4-piston front brake calipers, radial mount and floating disc brake 120/70ths ZR17 front tires and 180/55ths ZR17 rear tires.